Greetings, this is Paul, your Pacific Northwest trail guide. I want to help you pick your next trail to explore, so let's check this one out. The area around Shellburg Falls was ravaged by forest fire in 2020 and was closed for a long time. It's now reopened and things look quite different, not only in the landscape, but the trail system has seen some adjustments also. It still makes for an enjoyable hike though. I'll show you a route here you can take to explore the falls with a total length of about 5 miles with 800 feet of ascending. As you drive on the meandering gravel road that comes into the trails near Shellburg Falls, you'll be passing by some trailheads for a network of mountain bike trails in the area, so you could bring your bike along and check those out also. There's a picnic table at Lower Shellburg Falls halfway through this hike, and also a nice shelter with tables at the trailhead, so keep that in mind for your lunch plans. Make your way to the town of Mehama on Highway 22, east of Salem, to find the trailhead to this hike. You'll turn north onto Wagner Road there from the highway, which soon becomes a gravel road. You'll follow Wagner Road, which eventually brings you to Shellburg Road, to bring you the rest of the way on this over 9-mile roundabout scenic drive to the trailhead. You'll pass several junctions along the way, but it's hard to get lost if you keep your eyes open for these well-placed brown signs that say trailhead to keep you going in the right direction to Shellburg Falls. When you start to see a couple mountain bike trailheads like this one on the way, you're getting close to your destination. There are a couple of parking areas here with these vault toilets in the middle of them. Close to here you'll find the Vine Maple Trail, which we get onto to start the hike. The Vine Maple Trail makes a little loop here, and this is the south side of the loop. For the first section of the hike, we follow Vine Maple Trail to the August Mountain Trail, which crosses Shellburg Creek and takes us up over the top of August Mountain, then down into the canyon where Shellburg Falls is. After visiting the falls, we take a short spur down to Lower Shellburg Falls before heading back the way we came, but exploring the north side of Vine Maple Loop at the end. Pass by the blackened trunks of trees as you meander along next to Shellburg Creek. Still on the Vine Maple Loop, this wide grassy trail continues along the creek. As the trail meets the road again, you hop off of the loop and head to the right where the road turns into the August Mountain Trail, and you continue on a footbridge over Shellburg Creek. The relatively bare August Mountain looms ahead through the burned trees, and soon the trail begins a gradual ascent up the side of it. As you come onto the top of the dome, you reach a junction with a road and posted trail information kiosk. Continue straight to stay on the trail. Soon you are descending down the other side, as the Santiam corridor can be seen in the distance between the trees. The trail down this side is more steep than the other, and you quickly reach a crossing with Shellburg Road, and continue straight across to continue towards Shellburg Falls. The trail follows the ridge into the canyon above the road, and you're soon rounding a bend with Shellburg Falls peeking through the trees ahead. You arrive at this stunning junction with a perfect view of Shellburg Falls cascading over that thick basalt lava flow, like so many other waterfalls in this area. Now it ends here, but at least you can get close enough to enjoy a little refreshing mist here. We still want to visit the lower falls, so we head on back to that junction. This short fork off to the right follows the creek down there to the lower falls. You approach a road and a bridge over the creek. The picnic table up the road a bit marks a viewpoint for the lower falls, where you can get a nice side view of it. Gushing out from under the bridge, the lower falls offers a nice setting if you want to chill at the table here for a break. When you're ready to tackle August Mountain again, we head back the way we came. After one last longing look at Shellburg Falls from this great viewpoint, we turn sharply back up the August Mountain Trail. There are a couple of other options for getting back, involving walking on Shellburg Road, which heads more directly back to the trailhead. But returning on the trail offers you some bonus cardio going over the mountain again. Finally, you approach the footbridge that goes over Shellburg Creek again, and you can pick up the north side of the Vine Maple Trail loop on the other side. After making your way back to the trailheads, head down to the lower parking area to pick up the trail for the next section of this hike. The short trail from that lot offers a route to the other side of Shellburg Falls, which is great to check out if you feel like exploring more. But you've already seen the best views from the other side, so you're not missing much if you want to cut this short and not do the last 1.5 mile section. Or maybe if you're someone who just wants to take the shortest route directly to the falls, you might just do this section instead. If you do choose to check it out, you'll be following the old trail that's been here since before the fire, but then continuing onto a new route that the trail has been expanded to that loops around wider to come into the canyon at a more gradual descent than it used to. The trail comes to a dead end near the waterfall, and you return back the way you came. As you get started on this trail, it goes through some more flat terrain compared to the other section, but the trees are just as burnt. Very soon, the trail joins up with the road for a short time just across the creek. Then you pop back off the road and continue on through the blackened trunks. Shortly before reaching the top of the falls, another fancy new footbridge brings you across the creek. Your view of the falls from above soon arrives, and up ahead on the trail, several strategically placed logs mark the spot where the trail used to turn down into the canyon. Continuing past them, the trail wraps around the ridge to the west. It continues on to a switchback point where it turns back and gets serious about heading down, while returning you back around to the falls. Following along just below the vertical face of basalt rock, the trail approaches the falls at about halfway up the canyon and dead ends here. When you're ready to return, the trail back awaits with a wide open view out to the Sanyam corridor as you make your way back up. give thanks to the Oregon Department of Forestry and volunteer groups like the Trail Keepers of Oregon, whose hard work has made this a safe place for the public to once again visit. It may look much different now, but with time this area will fill back in, and we can return to our frustration at the dense foliage of the trees blocking our views of Shellburg Falls. All of the terrain on this trail route is nice, even ground, but I will rate it 2 out of 5 for some steep areas of the trail that do provide a little difficulty. When considering elements, it's good to keep in mind in the summertime that most of this route will be exposed due to the effects of the burn. Both length and climb rate 2 out of 5 as well. It's a little shorter and less ascending than you might find for your average day hike, but it is enough to make a trip of and notice the few hills you must ascend. That's all for this edition of Pacific Northwest Trail Guide. I hope I have or will soon help you pick your next trail to explore. I scouted this trail in November of 2024, but trails are always evolving. If you pick this trail and encounter any changes people might like to know about, please help out your fellow explorers by sharing in the comments on this video. I've shown some of the beautiful sights of this trail in what feeble capacity video can render. A picture may be worth 1,000 words, but an experience with all of your senses cannot even be conveyed in pictures or video. So don't take my word for it. Get out there and see it for yourself.